16 years ago, all the banks were rushing to get on the internet. Now, the big thing is moving the banks to open APIs. Every bank that I talk to is talking about open APIs. It's going to be the biggest thing ever. But the problem is that open APIs create a developer nightmare with every different bank having a different API. It makes it hard for developers. And so our solution to that is to have a single API worldwide that we can put on top of existing APIs, and if the bank doesn't have it, we can connect directly to their core banking system. And we are announcing today that we've integrated to Citi and also to Fedor Bank, and those are two banks that are at the conference today. Now, the second problem, and I think it's the biggest problem, is that open APIs don't do anything to solve the underlying problems of the financial industry. And so it's like putting a new door on an old building. So our solution is Extreme Makeover, Bank Edition. So what we're doing is we're upgrading the entire ecosystem with modern technology. And that enables us to do things like real-time payments, like having digital cash, like B2B payments with straight-through processing, one-click checkout, and so forth. And we're doing it without disturbing the existing infrastructure. So it's still there, so if you want to move money, when you move money in our system, we just take the high-speed bypass to the existing rails. Now, our stuff is easy to integrate. There are really only 8 attachment points to the bank, and it can be done in as little as a day. Now, let's take a look under the covers for how we accomplish all this magic. So first of all, we update security. So today, banks are using very old-fashioned, 50-year-old technology called shared secrets. We replace this with digital signatures. So there are no shared secrets, it's end-to-end secure, and there are no mass breaches. For FX, instead of it being wondering how long it's going to take or what the fees are, we've got this new crypto FX protocol that moves things instantly without any counterparty risk. It's very revolutionary. For authorization, we're all familiar with credit cards and how they can be used without your consent. And what we do is replace that with what we call smart tokens, which allow you very fine-grained control over the authorizations. Monetization. If you have open APIs, you can't charge for the open APIs. You can't monetize them. What we do is because we have digital money and micropayments, very efficient micropayments, you can charge and monetize your open API calls. Extremely important in the new economy. So here's how it works. If Amazon wants, say, $5, they're going to send you a request. You then digitally sign that request and give it back to Amazon, and that's the token that Amazon has. Amazon then can redeem that token for somewhat less or equal to the amount that's authorized, let's say 4 Singapore dollars, and they'll get back a receipt that it was actually deposited in Amazon's bank, and it all happens in real time instantly. So let's take a look at a single use case where we're going to go and connect to the bank. So if you switch the monitors, so he's going to go and start up the app. This is a token app, and he's going to create an ID. So there's no KYC required. He's already logged into a Citi account, and he just types enable token, just clicks a button, and he types in the same identifier into the app. And hopefully, good, no, bad. Try one more time. Okay, it worked. And now he's going to be able to go to a store that he's never been to before, and he's going to be able to check out with just one click. So it's like Amazon one click, because all the crypto secrets are in his device. And so that was it. It was just that fast. And that, if you can switch back to the slides, that works. There was no user setup, and it works at any site, even if you've never been there before. And so there was no login, there were no passwords, there's no one-time codes, there were no mass breaches. And we only need one bank, really, to kickstart this system. But what we've got is we've got a regulation in the EU called PSD2, which requires all the banks in the EU to move in just 1 year to open APIs. And we've signed up every major system integrator in Europe, and they're all recommending our stuff, or our APIs for moving to open APIs. So that will create an enormous foundation for FinTech innovation. And that's why the attendees at the EBA Day conference in Europe, which is all the payment specialists, said that this was the best thing ever to happen to banking. Thank you.